Good day, beautiful, bountiful, beloved immortal beings, and good-looking people. Remember, you're good-looking, so always looking for and finding the good. And here you found the goodest good possible, the greatest show about happiness, joy on the internet. Finding Happiness and Joy with Edwin and Barry. There is no greater show on earth. Welcome. Get ready. Buckle up, because you're about to find happiness and joy. Good day, beautiful, bountiful, beloved, immortal beings, and good-looking people. Remember, you're good-looking because you're always looking for and finding the good. That's the key to living in life successfully. How do I know? The Bible tells me so. Okay, I didn't see it in the Bible, but we know it's true. We're going to do a test here right now and see how our technology is working. Well, Edwin, can you say hello? He's saying hello, but nobody can hear him other than him. Ah! So we have a technical glitch going on right now, but we're going to fix it, right? Edwin's going to make sure it works. Okay, welcome. Everybody, thank God we're over 10,000 people who are now tuning in on a regular basis. And as you know, on the first and third Thursday of every month for the rest of your life, just bookmark it, put it in, and make sure you're here. And if you're not here, then you're able to get the recording and you'll see it wherever we are streaming live, and share it with other people. Share. Share stands for spreading happiness and rejuvenating energy. And that's what happens on this particular segment of Edwin and Barry, Happiness and Joy. It's 30 minutes that's devoted to you. That's right, Y-O-U. Barry Shore, the Ambassador of Joy, wonderful fellow that he is. Edwin Edebiri, the Chief Happiness Officer for the world. Amazing fellow. It's not about us. It's about you. You being the best you. What we do is we are conduits. We're channels of, we're what we call a cog, channel of goodness. You're a child of God. So we share with each other. The ability to spread happiness and rejuvenating energy in the world is one of the primary abilities of being human. If you really want to know what it means to be human, a primary ability to create and foster happiness and joy. And the best way to do that is to share it. And you can share it in so many ways. I'll give you 3 simple ways that we can begin. Number 1 is smile. That's right. A smile brings out the best in you and is a noteworthy, sweet, absolutely delightful connection with another being. It can be with a lot of people, like on a webinar like this or podcast. It can be one-to-one. Doesn't matter. What it matters is that your inner being is revealed by a smile. Now you might say, wait a minute, Barry, I need to be authentic. My inner being is frowning right now. Okay, keep your inner being and shift it. You hear that? We call that Shift. It's the title of my latest book, O Shift. And what we have is Scrabble tiles on the front cover, OH, and then an SHI, and the F is just a little below the line, and then a T. Because in over 4 decades of working with people, 97.2% of the people I begin to work with drop the F in shift, and the other stuff happens. You want to be careful, careful with your Fs. So here we go. That's number 1. Number first thing, learning how to be happy and full of joy, smile. Now, the second thing is a little more difficult. Yes, a little more difficult. And I will guarantee or your money back that this will help you in finding greater happiness and joy. Number 2 is skip. Skip. Did Barry Shore say skip? Yes, S-K-I-P. Skip. What do you mean, skip? People listening to us all over the world. Some people in Japan, I know because I've worked with a lot of Japanese, they find it a little more difficult to do this. They're very reticent people. In America, we can do this. Other places in the world, you can do this. So a lot of people walk. Some people walk fast. Some people even run. Skip. It's between walking and skip and running. When you skip, it changes the entire physiology of your being and elicits a almost, no, an automatic feeling of joy, happiness, peace, and love. You really want to get good at skip. By the way, we're talking skipping. If you can't skip a lot, so skip 3 skips. That's it. I like doing at least, I recommend that people skip at least a city block. And you want to do a little more than that, that's great. Now, I will tell you a quick story about me in just a moment, but suffice it to say, I am incapable of skipping these days because I'm basically paralyzed from the waist down. However, that does not stop me from thinking about skipping and what skipping that I used to do. So that's number 2. You really want to learn how to be happy and full of joy, smile, and skip. I recommend skipping at least every other day. Because if I say every day, people won't be able to do it. But every other day or twice a week even, skipping, you'll find that it will shift your whole perspective. People send me emails, texts, anything they can from all over the world saying, oh my gosh, this is so amazing. I didn't realize how fabulous it is. So Edwin says he can hear me, but we can't hear Edwin. And he's trying to come back again, and we're going to make it happen. Let's see what goes on. Edwin! Okay, say hello. Yes, he's saying hello. Anybody's watching is seeing that beautiful beatific smile on his face. Full teeth. He's giving us full white teeth. I love it. The only thing is that Edwin is mute at the moment. I don't know why. It happens once in a while on our show. There's a button that he needs to push, and for some reason that button is not getting pushed. So if you want to continue looking at Edwin, I would urge you to do so. You can do it. However, he's going to do anything he can to find a mechanism to get on the air with us. Okay, so we've covered 2 out of the 3 areas that are guaranteed to make you happier, healthier, and wealthier. You hear that? Happier, healthier, wealthier, and full of joy. Smile. Skip. And the third one, this is the subject of today's show. The third one is it's so much fun. The third one is laughter. Laughter? Did you say laughter, Barry? Yes, laughter. Now, I want to point out to everybody that everybody knows everybody knows how to either speak English or read English or spell in English, realizes that the word laughter is so bizarre in its spelling that it should cause you to laugh anyway. If there is a candy, if I remember correctly, I don't think I ever had it. Maybe I had it once. It's called Laffy Taffy, and of course, it was taffy is an interesting phenomenon in candy world. But somebody came up that was very clever. So taffy, obviously, Taffy. You can spell it any one, but they spell it Taffy. So they want to make it happy. So they call it Laffy Taffy, Laffy, to mimic Taffy. But think about it. If you're going to ask somebody to laugh, how would you spell laugh? Well, no, of course you spell it Laff. Fun. It's just too much fun. That's how anybody normal would spell laugh, Laff. That's it. Now, how would you spell laughter? Well, I would spell it Laffter. Now, you got to be somewhat educated or bizarre to understand and know that laughter is spelled in English Laugchter. Laughter. I mean, come on. that really pushes the envelope in terms of pronunciation, in terms of spelling. And I'll give you inside baseball stuff. My wife comes from Thailand. So she grew up, actually her second language was English. From the time she was in the 3rd grade, they were learning English already. And this is going back number of decades. But I know a number of people, like my wife, who when they come to words that are spelled in a unique way, find it very challenging. Because how would you pronounce Laugh or Laugchter? I mean, La Yogugava Torah. Now think about this one. Anybody who has children, if you may have a son, and it's a man, a male, and you may have a woman, a female child. Well, the female child is called a daughter. Okay. Now, again, if I was spelling it in phonetic way sounding, it would be Dotter, daughter. Because what's a dot? A dot is a DOT. If you want to spell it in English, and again, the derivation comes from different places around the world. I think the derivation is actually German or French. But the spell daughter is Daughter. Now listen to that. That's daughter, right? Daughter. Now you want to spell laughter, it really should be pronounced lofter, like daughter, laughter. But it's not. It's a whole other pronunciation. So my wife is just challenged with these. As anybody who has to learn another language, and again, English is that great amalgam. Amalgam is a wonderful word. You can look it up. It is the melting pot, the ultimate melting pot of every language in the world comes in to what we call today American English. It's not English. English is British. This is really a different language. It's called American. And it's just fascinating. So again, the third thing, we have three distinct ways to be happy, to be filled with joy. Number one, smile, even if you don't feel like it. You know why? Because your face doesn't really belong just to you. Okay? This is a big insight. This is going to be a punch in the head in the good way. Wow, I love that, Barry. And Edwin is shaking his head because he's in agreement. He loves it. Your face is what we call public domain. Look at your face. FACE is a great acronym, or actually it stands for this. Ready? Fresh, aware, creative, expressive. That's what you want in your face. Fresh, aware, creative, expressive. So when you go out in the morning or in the evening, wherever you're going to go, I urge everybody, go look in the mirror first and invest somewhere between 8 and 9 seconds. Look in the mirror and look at yourself and ask, would you hire you? Look at that face. If that face is not beaming, if that face is not fresh and aware and creative and expressive, would you hire you? Well, if you would, that's great. Go and enjoy. And if you wouldn't, or you have hesitation, what are you going to do about it? It's your face. You can do anything you want with it. You can shift it. Remember, keep that F in place. The other stuff happens. You can shift your face. So when you smile, the whole world smiles with you. Now, SMILE is an amazing acronym. It stands for the following: seeing miracles in life every day. Seeing miracles in life every day. When you have that attitude, you have that mindset, you have the heart of Edwin, who sees miracles in life every day. He lives it. Guess what? He's happy. And he has a book. And everybody, I'm talking, we have 10,000 people listening. And I urge you, share this with 5 people. I didn't say 50 or 100, 1,000. You want to do that? It's up to you. All we ask is share with 5 people. That way we'll have 50,000 people. And then 5 people more than that, we'll have 2. We'll just keep growing. Just 5. That's it. One hand, okay? He has a great book coming out. And the title or the idea of the book is Happiness is a Learned Skill. What? Happiness is a skill? Wait a minute. I either feel happy or I don't. Aha. Edwin is so insightful. He's so interesting. He's so interested in other people that he went out and interviewed thousands of people. And he recognizes that it's not just an emotion, because if you leave it as an emotion, as everybody knows, it's like the tide. It comes in, it goes out, it changes, and there's that. You don't want to be subject to emotions. That's roller coaster ride. He wants to speak, and he can't. Okay, happiness is a learned skill. You can learn, and it's simple steps. One of them, again, is smile. I'll tell you a quick story about my 8-year-old niece. 8-year-old niece comes over to me, and she says, Uncle Barry, can we spell smile S-M-I-E-L? And I thought about it. Smile, smile. Sounds the same. Again, let's use English. Sounds the same. Why not? I asked her how come. She says, because then it would stand for seeing miracles in everyday life. I'm laughing. Remember, that's number 3. So out of the mouth of an 8-year-old, what was she doing? She was creating the kind of world she wants to live in. Create stands for causing rethinking, enabling all to excel. We're going to go to a sponsor right now. Now, we love our sponsors, and we urge everybody to patronize. Otherwise, we wouldn't have them here. So quick break for this sponsor and use it. Do it. Sign up right when you see it for EinsteinCares.com. Be right back after this brief message.
What if you could shop at your favorite local stores, swipe your current credit card, and get extra cashback rewards? And what if you could also have donations sent to your favorite cause at no extra cost to you? What if this amazing program was absolutely free and very simple to set up? Well, What If is here. Welcome to Einstein Cares, where your everyday shopping gives you and your favorite cause extra money. It's fast, it's easy, and effortless.
Good day, beautiful, bountiful, beloved, immortal beings, and good-looking people. Maybe you're good-looking, so always looking for and finding the good. Our cup runneth over with good. God willing, we'll have wonderful Edwin joining us and be able to speak and share, especially now. Right today, we're talking about 3 simple steps that you can use to be happy whenever you want, joyful whenever you want. Joy, by the way, is a great acronym that stands for Journey of You. Yes, it's all about you. It's not about Barry Shore, great guy that he is, or Edwin, fabulous fellow. It's about you, Y-O-U, you becoming the best you possible. And the best way to do that is to share this with 5 people. Sharing means you care. Share stands for spreading happiness and rejuvenating energy. So we talk about 3 ways to enable you to be happy and filled with joy whenever you want. Number 1, smile. That's right. Even if you don't want to, smile. What does your face say about you? Is fresh, aware, creative, expressive. Number 2, skip. Skip. That's right. Some people walk. A lot of people walk. Find it, for me, it's a little bit difficult. We'll tell you the story if you want another time. Maybe today if we have time. I can barely walk. I'm a triped, not a biped. I use a 7-foot walking staff, and I'm basically paralyzed from the waist down. Running, a lot of people like to run. I can't run. I can barely walk. But the best one to really shift you into a mode of happiness in a moment, skip. Everybody knows how to skip. And if you've never done it, all the more reason to do it. And if you've done it before, all the more reason to do it. Again, I urge people to skip every other day. You can do it every day. That's already living in heaven. If you can skip every other day or 3 times a week, wow, you will see. You will contact me, Barry at barryshore.com. Barry at barryshore.com. Look it up. Actually, I'm going to give everybody a gift right now. I have 3 books that I published last year. You can have one of them for free. Absolutely no cost. Ebook. Go to barryshore.com, barryshore.com/ebook. It's yours. But it's not just informational. You can get a lot of information any place. It's not just inspirational, which it is. It's the T word. It's transformational. Transformation is what you want. That's really what people are after. They're not after more information. You got all the information you could ever use. You got all the inspiration you could ever use. Just click on a YouTube or this or that. Even Barry Shore. Well, any of these gurus for inspiration. You want the T word, transformation. That's the key to life, the key to your success. You want to be healthier, happier, wealthier? Transformation. So what's the third one? The third one, as we said before, is laughter. Laughter. I'm talking about, remember we talked about how to spell laugh? Again, if I was going to spell it or I was ruling the world, it'd be L-A-F-F. But it is L-A-U-G-H-T-E-R, laughter. Okay. So here's the recommendation. And this in my humble opinion, or actually in my opinion, not even so humble, is absolutely a necessity if you want to learn to live life to the full, if you want to be happier, if you want to be healthier, if you want to be wealthier, then this is a prescription that I give you. Yes, Dr. Shore here. Here's a prescription I give you. You use this prescription twice a day, once in the morning, preferably when you just before you get out of bed even. Literally before you get out of bed. And at night, maybe even the last thing you do before you go to sleep. Ready? Once you get going, it's somewhat hard to stop. But do that. Laugh for 10 seconds. Think of something during the day that made you laugh. Think of something you did or didn't do and laugh at yourself. You hear that? Laugh at yourself. Because why not? First of all, laughter is the best medicine. Let me repeat it several times. Laughter is the best medicine. Laughter is the best medicine. You know what the best medicine is? Laughter. Laughter will make you healthier, happier, and wealthier. The prescription is 10 seconds of laughter in the morning, 10 seconds of laughter in the evening. If you want laughter in the day, hello, of course, that's wonderful. Whatever you can do to induce laughter. And after you're doing this for 11 days in a row, this is really fascinating. You're going to love this. 11 days in a row, once in the morning, once in the evening. By the 12th day of the process, you will be laughing regularly from there out. You hear that? You will do it of necessity because you recognize how good it feels, how good it is for you, your family, your friends, and all living beings. Laughter is the best medicine. 10 seconds. You want to do more than 10 seconds? It's okay. Rarely do people go over 15, 20 seconds just because that's just the nature of life. Sometimes you can go 30 seconds. I've done these in-person events. Recently, we had 1,127 people, and we did laughter as we began the program and several hours later towards the end of the program. And I can tell you the laughter at the end of the program was stronger and longer than the beginning. And in the beginning, though, we did 15 seconds. 15 seconds. Now, of course, in such a large group, there's always going to be some people who continue, and that was great. We encouraged it. But the point is that it was at 15 seconds, some people found it very difficult to do that. And at the time when we finished, it was 22 seconds on average, and people didn't want to stop. It was great. The energy, the uplift, the dynamism that came out of laughter was, as we say, palpable. You could embrace it. There was a sharing with other people that could not have happened without laughter. It is the best medicine for any human being. Any human being. Now, again, people may find it difficult to laugh in certain situations. I'm not saying you go to a funeral and you start laughing. Hello, even though I won't tell you the story, but suffice it to say that laughter twice per day, once in the early morning, again, before you even get out of bed, I do, or just after you get out of bed, I do that. It helps me. I'm going to tell you a quick story. Imagine, if you can, standing up in the morning, completely healthy and hearty, able to leap tall buildings in a single bound, and that evening being in the hospital, totally, completely paralyzed from the neck down. That was me. Not an automobile accident, not a spinal injury. It was a rare disease which I never heard of the day before. It took over my body and rendered me what's called a quadriplegic. Nothing in the body moved. from the neck down, completely paralyzed. I can only communicate by blinking my eyes. 144 days in the hospital. I was 2 years in a hospital bed in my own home. I couldn't turn over by myself. 4 years in a wheelchair. I had braces on both my legs, from my hips to my ankles, and that was progress in years. Thank God today I'm able to be vertical and ambulatory with the help of a 7-foot walking wand. So I'm a triped, not a biped. I can't walk up a stair by myself. I can't walk up a curb by myself. I have help 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. But you hear my voice. Positive, purposeful, powerful, and pleasant. All because of one word. And the word is smile, as we began. The 3 factors. Smile stands for seeing miracles in life every day. So I tell you this because you can't imagine being paralyzed. I don't want you to do that. Even though I can tell you a great exercise takes 8 seconds, and I might do it in just a moment or so. But imagine, was I laughing during the time I was paralyzed? I couldn't move. Was I laughing in a wheelchair? Was I laughing with braces on both my legs? Yes. Did I cry sometimes? Yes. Human. Laughter. Laughter is the best medicine. I know. I've had a lot of medicine. It's the best. So I will share with you this one last piece, because remember, we're dealing with the 3 best ways for you to be happy whenever you want, to be filled with joy whenever you need. Joy and happiness, they're 2 sides of the same coin. People always ask, can you buy happiness? Or they say, you can't buy happiness. And Edwin and I say, yes, you can. You just need to know the currency. It's a coin. It has 2 sides. One side reads happiness. The other side reads joy. Oh, it's easy for you, Barry and Edwin. You're rich and famous and handsome and all kinds of great things. Yes, it's true. We are rich and famous and handsome, all kinds of great things. We work on it. Work. It's the 4-letter word ending with K. Yes. Does it take effort? Yes. How much effort? Well, how about 10 seconds in the morning and 10 seconds in the evening? That's part of the work. And if you ever, once you embark on this, remember, 11 days in a row, once in the morning, once in the evening, laughter for 10 seconds. Do it 11 days in a row without missing. If you miss, you start again. It's 11 days in a row, morning and evening. By the 12th day of the process, you're not going to want to give it up. Because you will find that things will happen. You'll be happier, healthier, wealthier. Who doesn't want that? And you found the key, and you'll share it with others. Remember, share spreading happiness, rejuvenating energy, just like you do with this show. You're going to 5 people. Or as we said on the commercial break, there's this amazing site called EinsteinCares.com. Like Albert Einstein, the guy with the white hair, not just the smartest guy in the world the past 100 years, but also very caring being. That's why it's called Einstein Cares. You earn money and you give money at no cost. The mission is to give $1 billion to charity without costing anybody a penny, any giver a penny. How do you like that? So there's so much good out in the world, and the good is in you. You are the channel of goodness. When you recognize that you are a cog in this great machine called life, and you recognize a cog is not some insignificant piece in this great machine. It's of inestimable value and necessary to running the machine. Cog, channel of goodness. Cog, child of God. And the best way to express it, 3 things. Smile. Seeing miracles in life every day. Skip. At least twice a week. I prefer 3 times a week. And you really want to do something special in skipping? Find somebody's hand to hold on to your right. If you can do 2 people, 1 to the right, 1 to the left, and all 3 skip, wow. Laughter. And for Edwin and Barry, would like to do a hug for everybody around the world. Hug stands for heartfelt, unlimited giving. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Our blessing. Go forth. Live exuberantly. Spread the seeds of joy, happiness, peace, and love. Go mad. Go make a difference. Good day, beautiful, bountiful, beloved, immortal beings, and good-looking people. Remember, you're good-looking, so always looking for and finding the good. And here you found the goodest good possible, the greatest show about happiness, joy on the internet. Finding Happiness and Joy with Edwin and Barry.